Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for this Facebook Live. We love it when you can join us live. It is Tuesday. It is February 17th. We have a lot of weather to talk about today.
Just a little.
We'll break that all down for you here this morning. But first, a quick reminder, you can find us live here on Facebook. We go live each weekday morning around 8 o'clock for you. If you can't watch us live, be sure to find us whenever it's convenient for you because it stays on your feed throughout the day. So no excuse not to watch.
You betcha.
And you can find us on our YouTube page as well. That's Inforum YouTube page. And you can find us on your favorite podcast platforms as well. Just go to inforum.com/podcasts and look for the Inforum Minute.
We're everywhere.
We are everywhere. You can't escape us. All right, today you're going to notice the wind first before all the other things come in.
Yep, first comes the wind. It's already been picking up overnight. Places out west have been sitting 20 to 25 miles an hour sustained for several hours, which is finally keeping us fog free. And you know what? That part's nice.
That's a positive.
That is a positive. For the first time since Wednesday,
Yeah.
I'm not tracking
Felt
fog.
like forever.
Yeah. So breezy to start, increasing clouds then will go overcast by about lunchtime and stay that way for the next several days. Goodbye, sunshine.
Yep.
With our wind today out of the east-southeast, 20 to 35, gusting 40 to 45, so strong.
Yeah.
That helps to keep us mild. Temperatures hover in the 30s to near 40 this afternoon, which means as this wave of moisture starts to push in, we're starting things off with rain. Scattered rain showers develop, I'd say 4 or 5 o'clock, mainly in the south, and then brush their way up to the north as we go throughout supper time tonight, into the evening, and eventually toward bedtime. Now, as that runs its way up to the north, it's eventually going to collide with colder air, falling temperatures after sunset naturally, and so that's where we'll start watching out for the mix, and then the switch over to snow. As this line moves in, pockets of heavy rain will be possible. There's just a little bit of instability in the atmosphere that I think we could even clap a rumble of thunder.
Oh, yeah.
Which
Right.
would, like, why not at this point? Let's add another thing
catch
to
you
the
off
forecast.
guard. Yeah, why not? Just add
So
it
if
all
you
in.
hear a rumble, you're not crazy. That is possible
Okay.
tonight, really. This all switches over to snow as everything kind of travels up to the north. Temperatures fall and the wind flips around to the northwest, starting to send in some colder air. For most of us, we'll see the switch over to snow overnight tonight into early tomorrow.
Sure.
Scattered snow showers throughout your Wednesday, pretty much all day.
Okay.
Might get some like brief breaks in the snow, but there's going to be snow on the radar all day long.
All right.
Strongest of the wind is today into tonight. We start to see that switch over to snow, and we're still watching for gusts 40 to 45 miles an hour, which means overnight travel can start to get pretty dicey.
Sure.
As the wind turns to the northwest, it does actually settle down a little bit, which is a good thing. I'd say gusting 30 to 35, though. So, I mean, it's not calm.
No.
That's still pretty gusty and will be blowing around the snow, especially as the snow is falling from the sky. So we still have a blowing snow, drifting snow impact, even though our wind tomorrow is technically a little bit lighter. I just think it's important to note that the strongest of the wind is today into tonight. The heaviest of the snow is late tonight into tomorrow. Luckily, they're not crossing over, but there is that little time frame that I think overnight could get a little tough. Out there driving. Snow wraps up from the west to the east throughout your Wednesday, starts to get lighter and lighter by the evening hours. I think a few small snow showers are still possible overnight into early Thursday morning, but the bulk of the snowfall is on Wednesday.
Okay.
Snow forecasting is real tricky. I wish it was just colder and we could just forecast snow because that would be easier, but we're starting things off with rain, which means the more time you get with rain and mild temperatures, the less snow that you end up because you're using the moisture of the system as rain. If you're colder, and I mean a couple of degrees can make a really big difference.
Yeah.
It's just really hard to pinpoint. Where you're colder, especially up north, you're going to have snow for the duration of the event, which means places along and north of Highway 2, 5 to 7 inches. I've got a bullseye anywhere from 7 to 10 inches, I think is possible. And then sharp cutoff down to the south, where again, we're watching out for rain, heavy rain, and even a few rumbles of thunder. Right now I have Fargo in a 1 to 3 inch. If we hover at 31 instead of 33 degrees, then you're looking at more snow.
Sure.
If you hover a little bit warmer, you might get melting on impact, more compaction with it being a wetter snow, especially with temperatures close to freezing, which can throw the whole snow forecast anyways. So places down south might see no snow at all.
Oh, yeah. Just depends.
It's so tricky. So I promise we're doing our best.
One thing we know for sure, it's going to feel a lot different.
That's for sure. Colder air is working its way in. We'll have steady to falling temperatures throughout tomorrow and Thursday. By Friday, our highs are down into the teens. Up north, where you have deeper snow by this weekend, I mean, the snow is gone, but you have new deep snow on the ground. You're looking at single-digit highs Saturday, Sunday, overnight lows below 0, especially Sunday. Right now, our Monday morning forecast for Grand Forks is -10.
Oh.
Huh.
That's cold.
Ouch.
Yeah.
It's like a 50-degree turnaround from being near 40 for the past several days.
Weather in the upper Midwest.
It's always a fun one. Keeps me on my toes. All right, next newscast coming up at 11, so you can see what everything is looking like. Obviously, our team will be tweaking things. The system hasn't even really developed yet. There's like a few small showers out near Denver. So as it develops, we get new model data. We see how the system is looking, and then we can fine-tune things in the forecast. So it's really important to keep checking back with us. Evening newscasts, overnight, we're always on the Storm Tracker app. And, of course, I'll be here tomorrow morning.
Yes, we will be.
All right, that's all.
Thanks, Lydia.
Thanks.
All right, let's dive into our local headlines for you this morning here. Today, Fargo's Arts and Culture Commission will be giving the City Commission an update on their future. It comes 6 weeks after they were told to essentially prove their worth. They didn't get any public art program funding in 2025 or 2026, so they're suggesting just keeping the ordinance and bylaws regarding that commission the same, and then simply putting all their work on hold right now. They say there could be chances for the Arts Commission to do some work in the future. If they do have any projects pop up, they'd ask for pre-approval from the City Commission beforehand. Police Chief Dave Zabolski will also be talking at the City Commission meeting tonight to give commissioners an overview of the department's immigration enforcement and use of force policies. Tonight's meeting is set for 5 o'clock at City Hall. A Fargo man is on trial today, accused of randomly attacking a man downtown. Royal Rockefeller is charged with felony aggravated assault. He's accused of pushing and punching a man near the Old Broadway last August. The man had 2 cuts on his head and broken bones in his face. Rockefeller's trial is set to start at 9 o'clock this morning. A former Cass County deputy accused of slapping an inmate in the face is expected to change his plea today. Andrew Robinson initially pleaded not guilty to hitting an inmate with an open hand back in July. Sheriff Jesse Johnner fired Robinson less than a month later. Robinson's plea hearing is set for 9 o'clock this morning. The commissioner of the Mountain West Conference is in town today to meet with its newest football member. Of course, that is North Dakota State. The conference announced that the Bison are moving up to the FBS and the Mountain West for 2026. The school will be a football-only member of that conference. Commissioner Gloria Navarez will be in Fargo today. WDAY will be covering her visit. So we'll have updates for you on what comes out of that tonight on our newscasts. The application deadline has now passed in the search for the next president of NDSU. The university is now looking ahead to its next steps in the process. Members of the presidential search committee will now each pick their top 10 candidates. Next Monday, they'll decide who moves on to the first round of interviews. Those will be done over Zoom early next month. Finalists will visit campus for a full-day interview the week of March 23rd. Shinedown is coming to Fargo this summer. The Fargo Dome made that official announcement this morning. Of course, they teased the concert this weekend with a post on social media. Many of us guessed it was going to be Shinedown, but now we know they'll be here Thursday, August 20th. Tickets go on sale to the public Friday, February 20th, so that's in just a few days at 10 o'clock in the morning. Today on Hot Mic with Dom Izzo, the Summit League basketball title is within the grasp for the Bison men. Head coach Dave Richmond looks ahead to Wednesday's showdown in Brookings. Plus, the EDC race is coming down to the final weeks. Davies and Horace are set to clash tonight. Eagles head coach Bart Manson previews tonight's game with the Hawks. Hot Mic is live from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and on Inforum.com. Don't forget, for 99 cents a month for your first 3 months, get an all-access pass to our website, Inforum.com. Just go to Inforum.com/subscribe to get that deal. And join us for the rest of our newscast today. Our next one's at 11, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. We'll keep you updated as that winter storm approaches. And, of course, be sure to join us on First News tomorrow morning from 5 to 7. We'll have live updates on the storm and how it's impacting your morning commute. Until then, have a great day, everyone. Stay safe and join us tomorrow. Bye.